Do you remember how all of this started? Some of you flew over an ocean to get here. Some of you just took a bus. Either way, you immediately found yourself in a whirlwind of orientations and unpacking and mixers at the Black Box Theater. Everyone else seemed so confident, so happy and well-adjusted. You were worried you were the only one who didn't belong. But then you met your suite mates. Your brave, kind, fascinating, accomplished suite mates. Of course, they drove you completely mad. They left their hair in the sink. They ate the snacks your family sent you. They put their shoes on your bed. Still, you grew to love them. And then the common curriculum began. You felt Sita's joy as she was rescued from Ravana and her anguish as she was banished from Ayodhya. You studied fossil records and genetics to better understand the process of evolution. You were bemused by the philosophical antics of Zhuangzi, the man who wondered whether he was a butterfly. And you asked yourself what would happen if you broke a social norm, if you cross-dressed or talked to strangers on the bus or didn't wear shoes. And you found out the answer. Halfway through your first semester, your learning took an experiential turn. You flew to South Africa to study the history of apartheid or to Bali to see the Ramayana. And you never got enough sleep. You had only yourself to blame, of course, because you just couldn't give up any of your co-curriculars. You had to be in the ballroom dance society and student government, in the improv comedy conglomerate, and the G-Spot. Then came your sophomore year. This time, you knew what you were doing. This time, you felt like an insider. And in your second semester, you finally experienced the heady freedom of choosing 4 electives. You had a feeling of terrifying finality as you selected a major. Everything changed when you were a junior, though. Perhaps you went to Toronto or Oxford or Hong Kong or Osaka. Or perhaps you stayed in Singapore. Either way, you were forced to make new friends. You didn't want to, but most of your friends were gone. So you had no choice. And that proved to be a wonderful thing in the end. Then, before you knew it, you were a senior. You stared at a blank document that was supposed to become a capstone project, and you felt numb terror. It felt impossible, like cycling to the moon. But you pedaled your way forward slowly at first, and then gaining momentum. Suddenly, you were in your final semester of college. You sent out hopeful job applications, looked for a place to live, savored every moment that you had with your friends. Then came the 4th of April. You learned that the college would be shut down, that most students would have to return home in just a few days. This was painful and sudden. Your friends felt like family, and now you had to tell them goodbye. A sense of unreality hung over everything. But you were brave, so you pressed forward through those last weeks. And now here you are. I am so proud of you. This is all a microcosm of life, From this end, it feels like you will build the rest of your life in massive blocks of stone. Career, relationships, children, or no children. From this end, it feels like you will never have wrinkles and white hair and arthritis. But you will, one day. And when you look back, things will feel very different. Not like massive blocks of stone, but like a mosaic of tiny, delicate moments. And you will wonder how it could have all happened so fast. It will feel like just yesterday that you were at a garden party celebrating your graduation from Yale and US College. To the class of 2020, congratulations.